Hi insiders, how are we doing? I hope you're all well. I would like to welcome you if you're new to the channel. My name is Sue. I talk about social media tips, influencer tips, and content creator tips. I am an influencer manager in my day job and have also been a dope social media manager in the past, so I know a lot about the industry. So if you're interested in such topics, karibu and consider subscribing. Today I want us to talk about lies you're feeding yourself that are holding you back from becoming the creator or the influencer you desire to be. So I know starting is the hard part. I don't know if you're like me, but even for me, starting this channel was, I think I thought about it for so long, guys, a lot of months. And sometimes as creators, influencers, you can end up holding yourself back because you feel inadequate. Number one, let me talk about inadequacy. So you start to wonder, say you want to talk about personal finance, you start to ask yourself, I don't even have $1 million in the bank. What advice am I coming to tell people? Will they take me seriously? That's a lie you're telling yourself, that you have nothing to offer. I'm here to tell you, everyone has something, to offer. You have something someone can learn from. Okay, so that's one lie, feeling you're inadequate, you're not ready yet to share information. Maybe you want to be more experienced to be able to share that information. Learn as you go, honey. Learn as you go. Another thing, and this one is huge even for me myself. I think it's one of the things that was hindering me from starting, is equipment. So you find that you're comparing yourself with people who started their channels and their Instagram accounts 6-10 years ago. I mean, some influencers, like say who Sharon Mundia, has been in the industry for 10 years. So you come in comparing yourself to some of these people. They have the best equipment, they have cameras, they have big lights, they have the best sound in the city, and you start to feel like, hey, how am I coming in a space that where standards are so high? Guys, they also started somewhere. And as you can see in these images, you know these are people who started like this. They all didn't start. Very few people start 100%, like everything is to a T. Very few people. So be gracious with yourself, with where you are. If God has given you an idea, please don't waste time. I don't know if you're like me. Story time. I don't know if you're like me. Sometimes you get an idea to do something, okay? Like say you're in the bathroom, you're showering, you're thinking, then you get an idea, you're like, oh yeah, that's a nice idea. I can, I think I can do this. Then you sleep on the idea, you start to think about it, you're like, how will I go about it? You start to question so many things. And then like a month later, or like 5 months later,
A few moments later.
you see someone has launched the same exact idea you had. Can you imagine? Me, it's happened to me long time. I'm giving you too many stories today, but a long time ago I used to sing, and I used to write a lot of songs, and I used to get like inspiration for sounds. When it comes to songwriting, for most of us, it starts with a sound. So you hear a sound, like a rhythm, a sound, a melody. Let me call it a melody. You hear a melody, and then you now start putting in words into that sound. I had a sound, like I got an inspiration for this sound, and I remember, I think I even wrote some lines, but never ended up singing it anywhere, or whether it was in church or thinking maybe I should go to a studio and produce it. Guys, will you believe it? But months later, I had a song on radio that was launching, like it was fresh. You know the way they launch fresh songs? I had it on radio. I was like, this sounds like the song I was writing. No, seriously. So my point is, if God has given you an idea, please just act on it. Like, just act on it. He will give you the grace to continue to if it's opportunities you want to come along. God is faithful to I sound like I'm preaching, but I firmly believe that God is faithful to lead you to where he wants you to go with that vision. So don't be so hell-bent on this has to be there, I need to have the best sound, I need to have the best thing. No. So please, 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 equipment is great, but it's not something that should hold you back. Like for me, I use a camera. Yes, it's an old camera I've had from my photography days. I think from now you can tell I've been a photographer. I sing, I write songs, but yeah, this camera I've had, it's a Canon 6D, very nice camera, but it's like better for photography. But I'm using it now. I would want to get, a better camera, better sound, but I didn't let that hold me back. I was like, you know what, even my phone, I think there are videos I've shot, some reels I've shot with my phone, and I'm like, it's the content that matters. However, let me mention that sound is very important. Like if I know for me, my sound sometimes can pick the surrounding, the environment. I know my sound can do that sometimes, but it's not like noisy, like you can hear what I'm saying, Cindy. So I think if you're to invest on anything, it should be sound. And I'm not saying spend a lot of money, spend like 1,000 bob, 2,000 bob on a nice cheap camera from like Jumia. I think I'm gonna leave you guys a link here you can refer to. You can shop using my link. I'll put it in the description box. Just to get a better microphone, you can plug it like on your phone and use your phone as for recording. So you use that mic, place it on yourself, record on your phone, then you have better quality sound. But other than that, guys, don't fixate on I don't have a camera, I don't know. Guys, there are editing apps these days. You can edit yourself to look nice. You can increase brightness, you can increase sharpness. So don't let that stop you or slow you down. Then the other lie you're telling yourself, you want to move out, you want to go to a bed sitter, your own place, or a one bedroom, and get a nice space to be filming in. You want to go to a two bedroom and use one space for filming. I know all these things where you start, like, I know it's the internet, and you're putting yourself out there to the world, and the internet is very harsh. People can judge you very harshly, but remember who gave you the idea. Remember who has given you this vision. If it's God who has given you this vision, don't worry about what people are gonna think. Oh, my set is not the best, or my room is not the best, my seat is not the best. Like for me, I should give you my stories, guys. I should give you my stories one day. Maybe I'll do a live and just share like my journey into launching this channel, because I've had some challenges and I was like, I'm not ready to launch, but I need to start. I just need to start. This thing is gonna boggle me down if I don't start. So anyway, yeah, if you're waiting for, I don't know, moving out of your house, guys, most influencers, I remember like Joanna started at her mom's house, I think in her bedroom. So don't fixate on you don't have the best place to film. That's a lie you're telling yourself. Another lie. So say you're in the lifestyle, let's even call it fashion. So you're a fashion influencer or content creator, and you're feeling like, oh, I don't want to start yet because I don't have a lot of money to be buying clothes. Lies. Listen, for me, if you're stylish, you could be wearing the same jeans in every reel and I'm not noticing. You're not gonna wait until you've saved your $1 million so that you can start showing us that you're actually good at fashion or styling or whatever it is. So start where you are. I mean, like, I think the journey is sweeter when you see progress. And someone told me this, the journey is really amazing when you see, wow, this person started here, like, for real, and now they are here. Then another lie is like, when it comes to maybe like personal grooming, you're like, oh, my teeth, maybe you have teeth that are, you know, not straight. Maybe you're planning to get braces and you're like, I'll start my channel when I get braces. I'll start my channel when I whiten my teeth so that people can see I have nice teeth. Like, guys, if you come into this thing, if you get into content creation thinking about what people will think and being so concerned about how people perceive you, you will always be aiming to please people. Yeah, you will always be, every time you're like, oh, how do I look today? Will I get a comment telling me I look nice? Will I, you know? But if you come in with the intention of teaching something or providing some sort of value, whether it's recipes, cooking, whether it's tech reviews, if you get in with the right mind and you're not thinking about what people think of you, you're gonna last. But if you're fixated on trying to please people, you will always be trying to please these people. So I think my tips for today in summary are just, you'll never be 100% ready unless you're Ruto's children. You'll never be 100% ready, and what matters is the value that you're providing. It's not your set, it's not your the house you're filming in, it's not how you look, it's not whether or not your teeth are crooked and you're waiting for braces. Those things really don't matter. And guys, I don't know if I should give this example, but there's an influencer. When she started, she's a content creator influencer. When she started out, she had a very deep accent, and sometimes she would even shrub. Honestly, like, she would even shrub. And if maybe some of us were that girl, we would be like, hey, me, I usually shrub. Me, I'm not going to start my channel. But she believed in herself. She knew the value she had to give her audience, that she was coming to give people like so much value. And right now, guys, she's so successful in her niche, in home decor, so much so that people, you don't even notice. Aki, you don't even notice that there is an accent. You're seeing the beauty in the work that she does and whatnot. So please, waiting for, I don't know, to lose weight, waiting to clean your teeth, waiting for braces, stop lying to yourself, sis. That is an excuse. You need to start. Just start. Learn as you go. Remember, you can invest in audio. Just a cheap microphone to just help with sound, and my hands are just here destroying my video, but get a good mic to help assist with some audio. And I'm gonna leave a link for a Jumia. Jumia, you can shop using my link on Jumia. Other than that, guys, thank you so much for watching. Let me know which lie of all the lies I've mentioned, which one you've been telling yourself. And yeah, so I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Bye.